I'm Izzy Swan and this is Think Woodworks, and today I've got a really cool video I'm super excited to share with you. Now, what you see in front of me are just a handful of the tools that I use almost every day from FastCap. Some are new to me, some are old to me. This particular one right here is called an AccuScribe. I bought the first version of the AccuScribe when it first came out. I don't know, what was that, 15 years ago? I love FastCap products, and you're going to see much more about FastCap products and the tools that I love and use and how I use them in future videos. But for today, what I want to do is really talk about this. This is called the Izzy Track Guide. I invented it. Now, this does very impressive things, and I'll show that to you here in a second. But what's more impressive, I think, coming from a manufacturing background, was the process that I went through in the last 48 hours to get this thing to come to realization. And I want to tell you that story. So it all started Sunday morning when I needed to route a really super straight dado in the table saw extension and outfeed that I'm building. And I didn't want to go through building a difficult jig or chance putting a straight edge up here and just running my router along it. So what I thought is, you know what, I already have a Safecut ruler. Now this is a really heavy aluminum extrusion that's very rigid, and it's got trackpad on the bottom, and this is one of my favorite FastCap tools. So what I did was I took two of the extrusions that I had, I lined them up and joined them together. So now I have this 5-foot long track that's perfectly straight, and I needed some way to track my router down. So I built this really simple bed that went over the top of it and just guided right down it. And I cut in my dado, and I thought that was really cool. So I made a little video of both of them in action. I shipped it off to Paul, and I said, this is a pretty cool concept. What do you think? And Paul said, yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's talk about it. So Sunday night, I sat down, I did a little SketchUp drawing of what I was thinking, and I sent it off to Paul. And then later that day, I called him. Hi, Paul. And I'll never forget what Paul said next. Izzy, why are you calling me at 4 o'clock in the morning? I sent my design off to Paul's engineers. Paul and I discussed it a little bit. Paul has an incredible genius for keeping things really simple and very useful. So we decided on a design. His engineers were back to me within a couple of hours with a drawing for this. I approved it, they printed it, and the next morning it showed up at my door. So from concept to prototype, working prototype, in 48 hours. If you go check out FastCap's YouTube channel in the description box below and you start watching some of their videos, every once in a while you're going to see a video from Paul about lean or lean manufacturing. And it's across the board, from the way they clean their bathrooms to the way they manufacture to the way they ship. They run their entire business this way, which is ridiculously impressive from any standpoint. From concept to prototype in 48 hours. And I live on the other side of the country. He's in Washington, I'm in South Carolina. That is really impressive. Let me show you what this little guy can do. To use the Izzy Track Guide, all you do is take a 1/2-inch piece of plywood, and you'll see this little lip right here on the bottom. That index is right up against this 1/2-inch piece of plywood, so you'll have no trouble lining anything up. And then you're going to take these mini power head screws that are included with the Fast Track, with the Izzy Track Guide. And that mounts that piece of plywood perfectly on that, so it indexes up against the side of here, and this clip also helps hold it in place, and now it slides down the track. So all you have to do at this point is mount any tool that you want to this, and you automatically have a router track saw, even a jigsaw could be mounted to this. All right, that's enough. Thank you for letting me share my adventure with you, my story about the development of the Izzy track guide with FastCap. It was a really exciting process to go through, and just seeing how fast it happened and how just lean and systematic it just all went down was absolutely crazy. The Izzy track guide will be available through FastCap within the next 8 weeks or so, and it'll be like 15 bucks. So a Safecut ruler, an Izzy track guide, and I will show you how to build the most versatile track system on the market today. Dust him over the top. Wait till you see what I have planned for this little fella. I'm excited about sharing it with you. But first, I need to finish the table saw extension. So I'm going to get on that, and that video will be up in a couple of days. Talk to you real soon. I almost forgot to mention, you can pre-order them. I'll put details in the description box. See you later.